is next.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers.
But at the core, this is a family business.
Our family watching out for your family. Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
Raised in the shadows of a street named after a dream, where the odds were stacked against him, Michael Tubbs could have run away from his roots, but he didn't. He ran towards them. He defied the odds. He followed that dream. Michael saved Stockton from bankruptcy and revitalized the economy from the bottom up. Now, Michael's running for lieutenant governor to bring his vision and his values to our state. Because when Michael sees a challenge, he runs right at it. He follows his roots.
Mother's Day, the Jewelry Exchange has 8mm pearl strands, $39. Diamond and emerald tennis bracelets, $4.99. 3-carat solitaires in 14K, $12.99. Thousands of gifts guaranteed to appraise for double. The Jewelry Exchange, Tustin.
What matters most to you is what makes your life meaningful. At Ultimed, we get that. We make your health our priority so you can focus on enjoying those treasured moments. With comprehensive health services under one roof, you can get your lab work done, take your kids to the pediatrician, and pick up dad's prescriptions all in one visit, giving you more time to do what you love. Grow healthy at any age with Ultimed.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now on Eyewitness News at 6, Americans aboard that cruise ship infected with hantavirus are finally headed home. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz Nagy.
And I'm Jory Rand. This is Eyewitness News at 6, live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. Happening right now. 18 passengers, 17 Americans, and 1 British national who lives in the U.S. are airborne on a flight back home. The CDC says 8 people on their cruise ship were infected with hantavirus. 3 of them died.
Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam is live here in the studio with us tonight with the very latest on all of this. Tim.
Liz, Jory, the 18 passengers flying back to the U.S. are not showing symptoms, and once they arrive here, they will be evaluated by the CDC. Now, so far, 94 people from various nationalities have disembarked from the cruise ship, which is docked in Spain's Canary Islands. Now, according to the Spanish health minister, more than 30 people remain on the ship until they are cleared to leave tomorrow afternoon. Health leaders estimate the total number of confirmed and possible cases of hantavirus is 8. That includes at least 2 people who have died from the disease and 1 suspected death. Investigators believe the virus originated from rodents in South America, where some victims had recently traveled. Now, health experts say hantavirus is difficult to transmit person to person.
The average person has no reason to worry. This Andes hantavirus has spread in limited amount from human to human. We do know about these clusters, but we have seen no evidence of anything but needing close contact for this to happen. This is not COVID. This is not passing someone in a hallway, in an airport, outside in a stadium and getting infected. This is, every case can be explained either through the original rodent exposures that are happening as we speak in South America, or through close contact with a sick person. And these folks who are coming off right now, first of all, they're not sick. They're asymptomatic.
Health officials are monitoring at least 9 Americans across 6 states, Arizona, Virginia, Texas, Georgia, New Jersey, and here in California for possible exposure to a person with the virus. None have shown symptoms of fever, aches, or nausea. Right now, the 18 cruise passengers flying back to the U.S. are expected to arrive late tonight in Nebraska. Tim Pulliam, ABC 7. Eyewitness News.
Okay, Tim, thank you. Tonight, we are seeing newly released surveillance video from the Denver International Airport of that deadly incident on a runway involving a Frontier Airlines jet. It shows the trespasser walking onto the runway. Take a look at this closely. This all happened moments before the person was hit by the jet, which was in the process of taking off for LAX. The incident sparked an engine fire, with that person at least partially consumed by one of the engines. The video is part of the Denver Police Department's investigation into the deadly incident. The airport CEO is putting out a new statement today. He says they are continuing to gather information and call this a horrible and preventable tragedy.
New here at 6, after several deadly crashes involving e-bikes, Amazon says it will no longer sell those bikes in California that exceed state speed limits. This comes after a consumer alert issued by California Attorney General Rob Bonta last month. That alert called for pedal-assisted e-bikes not to exceed 28 miles per hour and a 20-mile-per-hour limit on throttle-assisted e-bikes. Bike safety advocates say Bonta's guidelines will also better distinguish e-bikes from e-motorcycles.
Differentiating a true e-bike and these sort of bikes that really defy categorization is by making a firm line to say these really require a different level of regulation, licensing, and that I think will really save lives.
A mother in Aliso Viejo faces manslaughter charges after her teenage son hit and killed an 81-year-old man last month with an e-motorcycle. And a 13-year-old boy died in Garden Grove on Friday after police say he crashed an illegal e-motorcycle.
Tonight, LA police are now investigating a home burglary caught on video. A neighbor says the burglars attacked them with bear spray. Take a look at this surveillance video from inside the home. Police say this happened yesterday around noon on Denny Avenue in Studio City. LAPD says someone called to say their neighbor's home was being burglarized by two males wearing all black with masks. The neighbor tried to intervene, but the burglars sprayed them with bear spray and then got away in a white Kia.
Wow, something to keep an eye on there. Well, it was a hot Mother's Day weekend. It is hot today, going to be hot tomorrow. We have some relief for those moms.
Slightly cooler temperatures coming.
A little bit better.
Yeah, finally. So tomorrow is going to be the peak of this warm up. So yeah, if you didn't like today, you're probably not going to like tomorrow because we're going to warm up even more heading into Monday. But then the good news is we have a cool down as we head into the remainder of the week. So some relief is coming. We just have to get through these hottest days. And tomorrow is going to be the hottest day. Temperatures by tomorrow will be 15 degrees above average. So yeah, very toasty as we head into next week. 73 right now in Los Angeles, but look at some other areas. Palmdale, we're looking at temps in the low 90s there, 91, close to 90 in Lancaster, 86 in Santa Clarita, and this is actually the temperatures. We've already hit the peak. This is the cool down as we're heading into the evening. We were looking at some other 90-degree readings on the map, but right now it's definitely starting to cool down as we're heading to the evening by the coast. There's been no issues there all day. We were tracking temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, 72 in Long Beach, not bad there, and 67 in Huntington Beach. Speaking of Long Beach, this is a nice view out there. We're looking at temperatures just under 70 right now, under sunny skies. We have some changes in the way of the forecast, so we're looking at a very warm day as we head into tomorrow. Tonight, the clouds will start to build in, but heading into tomorrow, it's going to be very sunny, pretty much clearing as we go through the day with the daytime heating. It's going to be warm, though. Again, tomorrow is going to be the peak heat, but then we are tracking a cool down as we head into midweek before another warm up. I'll talk about the warm up coming up in my full forecast.
Okay, Nico, we'll check back with you in just a few minutes. On this Mother's Day, Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie says she will never stop looking for her missing mother. In an emotional post on Instagram today, Guthrie shared clips of her mother. Investigators believe 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie was abducted from her home in Tucson, Arizona during the early morning hours of February 1st. No suspects have still been identified. The FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to Nancy Guthrie or an arrest. Savannah Guthrie and her family have since offered a $1 million reward.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Here's a nice simple card that you could have gotten, not like me who waited to the last second and got a card that said, "You are shrimply the best," with a picture of a shrimp on the front. That is not a lie. The California Flower Mall is always a great idea. They are still welcoming shoppers on this Mother's Day, much better than a shrimp card. Many people coming through to get those special last-minute bouquets for the moms or mother figures in their lives.
Eyewitness News reporter Madison Weil has the details on this Mother's Day madness.
Last-minute shoppers in search of the perfect bouquet.
It's Mother's Day, special day. They're the ones that took care of you, and now it's time for us to turn around and do the same favor as them.
And it's busier than most years since Mother's Day and Dia de las Madres, Mexican Mother's Day, both fall on May 10th this year. To meet the surge in demand, the California Flower Mall downtown opened 24 hours heading into the holiday.
It's like a double wave tsunami of people that have been hitting the markets here.
The owner says it'll likely be the largest day of sales in 2026, a welcome boost in business after a tough year for the community here. Between immigration fears, inflation, and the rising cost of gas.
They're actually all small family-owned businesses, predominantly women-owned businesses, and some of the challenge has been due to fuel costs.
This vendor telling us some of their flowers come all the way from the Netherlands, Ecuador, and Colombia.
They're actually imported? Yes. So that's what as well drives the prices up, transportation and so on. Yeah. a lot of handling.
But the challenge is not stopping these businesses from blossoming. What time did you guys get here today?
We got here, I would say, at 12 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we've been working since then.
Helping customers find the arrangement that's just right. Do you have a message for your mom?
My mom, that I love her. No matter what, the older I get, I feel like I need her more and more.
Delivering messages of love, care, and gratitude, one bouquet at a time. Madison Weil, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Mothers of all generations were honored at this Mother's Day at the Plaza of Mexico's Dia de los Madres celebration in Linwood. People handed out roses to their mothers while people then enjoyed food, musical performances, and a very friendly atmosphere. There were also photo moments and vendors for an afternoon of shopping.
And if you haven't done it yet, call your mom.
And thank her.
Or you're in big trouble. A big overseas trip for President Trump this week.
He's expected to travel to Beijing and meet with Chinese President